So yesterday, Apple had their developer conference, and well, pushed the wrong button. Hang on. We have this. We have this. So I just want you to have a look at this, right? And so here we go. The new glass design, and it is the talk of the town. It's the talk of the town. Is the glass design, uh, you know, good or bad? That's the question. So I don't know. I have a personal feeling on this, and lots of other people do as well. And the personal feeling essentially is that this is a huge waste of time and resources. We have a massive issue in the tech industry, and that issue is that stuff like this happens way too often. People focus on the way things look and the way things feel far more than the way things function, their stability, their security, their efficiency, and their performance. And as a result, I've proven this on multiple streams, going over multiple statistics, multiple scientific studies. The customer satisfaction rates of software, mobile apps, and websites and video games are, well, it's hard to say that they've never been worse because the data doesn't go that far back, probably because nobody actually wants to track that kind of data because it would be very damning data. And that's my personal take on that. But even if you just, you don't attribute nefarious reasons to it, we just don't have the data, right? But the trend is that customers get easily fed up. Consumers get easily fed up with the current state of software. And so Apple, who used to kind of push the boundaries on user experience, has decided that they're going to put a large focus on this. I'm not entirely sure this is the right thing to focus on, Apple. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't think it's the right thing to focus on. I think it's the wrong thing to focus on. I also, there's some subjectivity here. You're always going to find somebody who doesn't like the glass stuff, and then you're going to find someone who does like the glass stuff, right? That's going to happen. So it's kind of difficult to kind of nail down the subjectivity portion of this, but I just don't see that the return on investment there is worth it for the industry as a whole. Even if you just narrow it down to just Apple and how many people are going to like it versus not, I don't know. The reception's kind of, it's kind of iffy, right? So I just don't think these are the kinds of things that we really need in the industry right now. Maybe at some future date, if we can get our heads out of our own butts and we can focus on, writing quality software again, then maybe stuff like this could be, I don't know, could end up being something people focus on again, pushing boundaries on UI. But I really don't think we're there yet. We're not we're not at that point. This is kind of the wrong stuff to focus on. I really want to see competition flare up with even the big guys down to the small guys on performance, efficiency, security, stability, things like that. We desperately need to go back to that. We don't have to forget the fact that things need to look kind of nice and be usable and all that. I'm not saying forget that, but man, we've gone way too far into my feelings though. So let's just stop that, please. All right. Apple needs to, this is not worth it.